Hi guys, so I recently made this tomato, chorizo and goat's cheese frittata and it was just so good with the basil and parmesan inside it too. All the flavours just worked really well and it was so tasty. And just leave out the chorizo if you want to make it vegetarian. Start off by roasting 450 grams of cherry tomatoes with no oil at 200 degrees Celsius for 10 to 15 minutes. Next, you're going to take a large mixing bowl. It needs to be a large mixing bowl because you're going to mix 8 whole eggs in here, plus all the ingredients that are to come. So with a whisk, just mix those up until they're all nice and combined, but not aerated. You don't want any air going into them at this stage. So just set the eggs aside while you chop up your chorizo. I'm using about 130 grams. This chorizo ring that I have here is 200 grams, so about half and another little bit. So just cut that into coin shapes and then take each coin and cut that into 4 equal parts. You do this because you don't want big lumps of chorizo in the frittata. You want it to be smaller so it's more evenly dispersed throughout. Then add your chorizo pieces to your egg and give it a quick mix. Next, you're going to finely grate your parmesan. You need about 25 grams of finely grated parmesan, which I'm estimating is about that much, which will obviously look like an awful lot more once it's grated. So now, just like the chorizo, add it to the egg and give it a quick mix. Now I'm adding a good bunch of fresh basil leaves. If you want to finely chop it, go right ahead, but I'm just going to pile them all up on top of each other, roll that into a kind of cigar shape and slice the cigar. This will keep the basil looking kind of leafy throughout the frittata and not looking like a kind of a green dust throughout it. So again, add that to the egg and mix it through. Next, add about a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of pepper and mix. Now you're going to add your roasted cherry tomatoes from before and mix them in as well. After roasting, they should have gotten a lot more intensely flavoured and more tomatoey. Now, in an oven-proof frying pan, add about 25 grams of butter and allow it to melt. As soon as it starts to foam, tip your egg mixture in and turn the heat down to as low as it'll go. And leave it without stirring for 12 minutes so that it'll be cooked and set at the bottom but still runny and liquid on top. So after 12 minutes, go ahead and add 110 grams of this soft, spreadable goat's cheese. Then remove from the hob and place under a hot grill for just a few minutes until the top is set and the goat's cheese is melted. But don't let it go brown, you don't want it to go brown at all. Then just take it out, let it rest for a couple of minutes before you dig in and enjoy. It's so tasty and rich and really easy. Just mix up a few ingredients in a bowl, into a pan, under the oven, done. I hope you enjoy this, and if you do, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment below, and find me on social media. All the links are in the description below, and so is the link to my blog where you'll find the full recipe, www.rookiecook.org.